Okay, role play, remote workstation setup. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining today's session.
Morning.
Morning.
And what I'd like to do to start off before we kick off with the bulk of what we're doing here today is just do a quick housekeeping. So the facilities are just down the hallway there next to the exit. And there's a kitchenette over here for refreshments, and there's a fridge there with some water in it and what have you, if you feel that way inclined. Okay. Right. As you know, Trish here, our payroll staff member, due to a change in circumstances, is transitioning to a permanent work from home arrangement. And we've actually identified a gap in our current work health safety policies regarding remote workstation setup. The goal here today is to brainstorm some practical solutions and come up with some improvements that will support a safe, ergonomic home workstation, not only for Trish, but for all future employees who may transition into such an arrangement in the future. We'll explore any challenges that may arise, share some ideas, and collaborate, work together on a continuous improvement plan. Okay, first, so now I'll ask you, Trish, could you share some of your concerns or things that you may feel would be challenges about setting up your home workstation?
Sure. Sure. Yes, I do have a couple of things that I would like to mention that I'm a little concerned with. One thing is that I have never actually set up a workstation before. Also, I'm not sure on how to position my monitor and chair properly, things like that. I'm also worried about getting back and neck and wrist pain for sitting too long, which could be an issue. Also, I don't have any ergonomic, thank you, equipment at home, and I'm not really sure of what I need.
Okay, got that. Thank you, Trish, for sharing that. These are common and very valid concerns that you've raised here, and it's great that you're raising them now at the beginning, and this is a perfect time to be doing that. How about we brainstorm together now and see what we can come up with. So I'll jot down all the ideas we come up with. Let's start with, what do you feel would help you feel supported and safe while working from home? What kind of support or tools would make it easier for you?
Yeah, I'm thinking along the lines of some kind of checklist, or perhaps a guide of some description, maybe with pictures. That might be helpful. I also maybe a short video on showing me how to adjust things like a chair and a monitor. You know, some people are a bit slower than most. Knowing what equipment would be available to me that I could request would be good to know.
Sure.
Well, Trish, that's a great suggestion. We can create a visual checklist. We can base it on Safe Work Australia guidelines and offer you a virtual assessment. And we should also clarify that ergonomic items are available through our HR, things such as footrests, monitor risers and external keyboards. Would a self-assessment checklist or a video guide also be helpful?
Yes, definitely. I'd feel more confident if I could follow a step-by-step guide and then check in with someone to make sure I've done it correctly.
Yeah, we can develop a short video and a checklist that aligns with our WHS obligations. It's all important that the setup meets ergonomic standards and reduces any risk of injury. We'll also include a guidance on lighting, glare and posture, that sort of thing. Trish, what kind of training or guidance do you feel you would like to receive?
Thanks for asking. Just just something simple, maybe a short online course or even a one-on-one session. I'd also like to know how often I should take breaks and stretches.
Yep, we can include that in the training. Regular breaks and posture changes are essential. We'll also look into break reminder tools and apps to see what will work best for you, and we'll make sure the training covers things like correct typing techniques and eye care tips.
That's great. Good. So what we'll do now is I'll just summarise what we've discussed so far, and here's a summary of our ideas raised. So we'll create a visual self-assessment checklist, okay? Offer virtual workstation assessment. So that's usually, we're looking at perhaps via like a video link that we can actually see your space and we can make arrangements in that regard. Provide access to ergonomic equipment, so that'll be done through HR. We'll see what's available and how we're going to work that for you. We'll develop a short training module, include break reminders and tips on posture. So we'll work on something like that. And we'll clarify the equipment request process through HR.
Is that anytime soon?
These are very practical as well as being compliant with work health safety legislation. We'll need to document these changes and go ahead and update our policy. I'll also work with HR to ensure equipment requests are streamlined and tracked for compliance.
And that's just now, isn't it?
This sounds really good. I feel more confident now knowing that there's support and a clear process.
Fantastic. All right. Good. So, taking next steps. I will draft the checklist and the training guide. We'll schedule a virtual assessment for you, Trish. So that's what I spoke about just a few moments ago. Duncan?
Yes.
You'll review company policy updates and HR will confirm access to available ergonomic equipment and delivery options. And so this is going to be a pilot program for us. So we'll be piloting this process and refining it based on feedback, and that's going to be reliant on you. So you're going to be the one that's working in the environment, so your feedback will be important to us so that we can make any necessary changes and fine-tuning. And is there anything else at the moment that you need to ask or any more input?
I think we're pretty
right.
good, yes.
Yeah.
All right, great. I think, well, we're done here for now, and thank you both again for your input and collaboration on this matter today. This is a great step forward, supporting our remote staff and ensuring a safe, productive work environments moving forward. And I'll go ahead and I'll follow up with a summary and timeline by the end of the week. And once I've accomplished that, I'll email you both and we'll stay in touch with regard to this. But if there's nothing further...
No, that's it. Thank you.
Wonderful.
No,
Thank
well.
you. This has been very productive today. Thank you
Cheers.
both for attending.
Thank you.
You're welcome.